my first driving lesson, and I'm so happy that I did it. And it wasn't very I won't say it was like, it wasn't hard. It was just more of it was what I expected. I needed the practical time behind the wheel. So I basically, yesterday and last night, I was like looking up different things, like, tips for driving lessons. And, I couldn't find anything that would be useful other than like more common sense, like get enough rest, wear comfortable clothes, shit that I'm going to do regardless, because I already prioritize that stuff. But as I was behind the wheel, my driver he kind of like showed me the ropes, like you put your key in the ignition, you adjust the steering wheel. The driving cart he brought today was a little bit on the smaller side, so it's not helpful that I'm, super fat, and I am working on it, but it's not what this conversation is about at all. So, yeah, so you put your key in the ignition, and you wait for the little lights to come on. Then you adjust your steering wheel and your seat if you need to, and then you basically look at your rear mirror and your side mirrors. My thing that I need to work on is the hand over hand on the steering wheel. So basically, what I was doing, and kind of still do too, is I would slide the steering wheel instead of turning it. So it was kind of weird there, because sometimes I was turning too wide and sometimes I was turning too little. And he kept telling me, like, you give as much and take as much, or you take as much as you need, and always make sure you put it back where it should be. So where I was driving was just kind of downtown in the general area where I live. It's not a lot of cars, but it's not like no cars. No parking lots or anything of that nature. When I first thought about this, because the first time I went with this driving school, he just had me like drive straight away or something. I don't remember actually, now that I think about it. I could be wrong. But I was thinking I would need to drive in an area like, let me get familiar with it. And then as I'm driving, it's really not that I needed that. Because for the most part, it was like not very many cars, or sometimes there was no cars at all. So I absolutely really enjoyed that. Or I really do feel like, I got a lot out of it. And I'm so happy that I went with the same one that I went with a couple of years back, because I'm already familiar with it. If there's anything I would say, or... yeah, that's pretty much it. There's not too much there. I mean, aside from having to wake up super early, that was crummy, but it is what it is. I really want to get to a place where I have a license so I could start entertaining getting a car. So that has been my experience, and subscribe. So yeah, that has been my experience. I am very glad to share that. I will definitely share an update if there's anything that comes up in particular the next time I go driving. And if you like this video, I would really appreciate it if you sent a skein of yarn as a token of appreciation for Miku Marmalade. I also accept a thumbs up on the like button as a payment method. And I also accept a subscribe as if you really like me. But if not, sending yarn is totally acceptable. I will not complain. How you would manage to do this over a YouTube video, I have no idea. We'll figure this out later. Bye.